Hey everyone. Hey, it's John. I'm on my news desk and trading desk today. Today's Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Got a lot of news to go over. Incredible news, obviously, with the precious metals market. Do me a favor, like and share. Come on, people, wake up. Let's go. We got a trade on big time with the precious metals complex. So first, look at economic. Not much today. Everything's on manufacturing. S&P manufacturing, PMI, and then auto sales. So light calendar. So this is what we got. The Bitcoin's pumping. Okay, Ethereum is sold off. Okay, we got incredible markets here that we're trading. But do me a favor, like and share. And I want to welcome some of my new Patreon subscribers too. You can check out the links below. Thanks for helping to support my channel. I really appreciate that. It goes back into building my channel. Look, now stay with me to the end. I go over my trading plan and then I give you free alpha. So let's check this out on bar chart, all right? This is what we got. Markets are rocking and rolling. Tesla's active, SanDisk, NVIDIA, Micron Technologies, Microsoft, and Apple Computer. Palantir, earnings on deck. S&P 500's pumping, crude oil's off about 5%, the VIX is dipping, and then gold is pumping a bit at 4,752.60. Stock set to open lower. Stock market's open about a half hour. Weakened U.S. jobs data and earnings in focus. So we got earnings season. So wild swings across financial markets ease as Wall Street opens for trading. So all right, Disney first quarter powered by box office hits Zootopia and Avatar. So got a lot of news on Disney. CrowdStrike stock, Kroger, looking at it, Mosaic stock, Super Microcomputer. So go over the major market real quick here. Stay with me to the end, all right? I give you free alpha. So had a nice trade on Dust right before the precious metals, silver bullion tanked like 40% as a hedge. But later on this, and make sure you read the risk disclosure. I'm not a commodity trading advisor. S&P 500 E-minis up 17, 18 points. NASDAQ up 100 points. A lot of volatility. S&P 500, the Dow Jones Mini is up 300. The VIX at 18.25. The Dixie at 97.24. The 10-year at 111-235. Crude oil's off about $3 at 62.33. Nat gas, $3.56. Gold is up 14, again to 4,756. Silver bullion's pumping nice, up to 80. Had a nice dip trade on it. So that's what we have on the major market. So let's look at the stock market leaders, all right? Tesla, active. SanDisk, pumping again. NVIDIA, Micron Tech, Micron Technologies, Microsoft, Apple Computer, Oracle, big AI news with Oracle. So a lot of these big tech companies are doing CapEx on their data centers and then laying off computer programmers. Meta is active. Google's doing great. And the advanced micro devices. So I've owned Google stock for years. So let's take a look, all right, at the different components of this market. All right, now again, stay with me to the end. Bunge, BG, is a leading global agribusiness. The company stock has strong technical momentum. It's a chart of the day. So Bunge. All right, so that's on bar chart. And let's look at Yahoo Finance here real quick. See what the top news stories are. Yahoo Finance is reporting. I look at, I'm apolitical on my channel. So stocks whipsaw to kick off February. Gold and Bitcoin slump. Tech stocks remain under pressure as NVIDIA caveats plan to invest big in OpenAI. Trump to launch $12 billion mineral stockpile to counter China. So I'm looking to take on the China, the Shanghai Metal Exchange. I know that sounds a bit braggadocious, but I want to see if I can, as a supplier of metals. Gold claws back some losses after heavy sell-off. Guys, the long-term trend in precious metals is still up. It's not over yet. This whole trade on silver, and there was a bank in Chicago that went bust out, apparently got taken over by on Friday because of exposure to Bitcoin loans and then precious metals. So Disney takes profit hit on higher cost as parks shine. All right, so Disney's rock and rolling there. Musk said to be in advanced talks to combine SpaceX with xAI. Devon agrees to buy rival Katera in big gas deal. A lot of news now Katera stock is off in the merger, so it might be an interesting merger arbitrage there. So let's see what we have. Tyson earnings beat, Palantir, we got to follow Palantir. Oracle plans a $50 billion fundraise for cloud build-out. Warsh turns the spotlight, so we got new Fed chair on deck. Palantir's upgraded. Best Buy is downgraded. Stay with me to the end. Stablecoin law allows crypto firms to profit. Okay, so we got news there. A lot of news on the precious metals complex. Again, stay with, give my video a like and a share, and I'll put a link in below. I don't run commercials on my channel, but I do have an ebook that I recently penned on Amazon Kindle that you can read for free on how I use AI for language to speak Italian. So you learn how to speak Italian language. So it's all based on Latin, so any of the Romance languages. But Italian, you can check out the link below. I recently penned an ebook. You can read it for free on Amazon Kindle on how to speak Italian. So it's a fascinating book, and it helps support my channel. I appreciate it. So let's put the link on there. So now here's the thing. You got to look at this, look at the different markets that are transpiring in their play. AI Italian language learning course, again, links below. How I use AI to develop Italian language skills for travel and communication, like arrivederci and mangia mangia, and speaking Italian language. So enough on that. So let's see what we have. All right, oil plunge as Iran risk ease, and a Michael Saylor and high stakes Bitcoin bets. A MicroStrategy stock is off 6%. I own MicroStrategy shares through an ETF on Block, BLOK. So let's see. Sprott physical silver is active. Eldorado gold, Sprott physical silver and gold. Robinhood is off. I might sell some puts on Robinhood. Let's take a look at that real quick. So everything's good in the hood. I've owned stock shares in Robinhood for 8 years now. Robinhood's awesome. I tip my hat to them. Thanks, Robinhood. So with that, let's see hood. I'll go into my trading plan here. Stay with me till the end. I'm running about 9 minutes. I don't edit my videos or anything, but here, HOOD. Everything's good in the hood. Robinhood markets. Let's see, the stock's off 8-10%. Let's see what we have here. Open up the option montage on hood. Let's see if the puts correct. Thanks. I'm on my trading desk here, so going to do some live trades here. And markets are active. We got tensions easing. All right, hood. Let's look at the hood options on Robinhood. Looking at puts. They expire in 4 days. Again, not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. The 91 puts are up 336% on hood. At trading at. Let's see if there's any open interest there. All right. Let's see the 90. A lot of open interest. 2,000 cars open there. So the high $3.21. So I might do a trade. Might purchase some hood shares. Go long, say 1,000 shares of hood, and then sell the put, the 90 put, and then go underneath the market. Let's look at the 80 puts. They're nice at 40 cents. So I go long the shares, buy a put and sell a put, do a credit spread or a debit spread thing there. So that's something we're looking at HUD. All right. And all right, so Ethereum, Bitcoin, we'll go over that real quick here. But this news on the geopolitics, most active, and let's look at the stock shares. Silver, oh man, copper prices are soaring. So I own an entire warehouse full of copper. Here, I'll show this to you. I got so much copper. I make a fan out of it. Look, copper. It's like, whew, copper. Woo! So, my copper products are selling great. Dr. Copper. And then silver bullion. I own thousands of these that I have stored up. You can see these American Eagles. Here, let's take a look at this. These things are trading huge premium. So I like the precious metals. And then I might use that then to try to corner the market in the Shanghai market. So these are the news stories that are being reported on bar chart and then Yahoo. Crypto and banking leaders to meet at White House. So there's some news going on there. Wow. GameStop is active, the meme stocks, and many of the gold and silver mining stocks. So now crypto and banking leaders. So we're going to see there's a lot of news going on there on banking and these bank failures. We had the first bank failure in Chicago this last week, first one of the year. But we've seen other banks fail, Silicon Valley Bank there, Crypto Bank, and then also Signature Bank. So a lot of the banks, are being displaced because of digital assets and then the Stablecoin Act. So this is what I have. So let's look at my trading plan. Let's go over to cryptos. Bitcoin's active, ETH, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin's active, Stinky Link. These are I own a lot of these cryptos. Bitcoin's had a nice pivot up from 74,500 to 78,000. So I took a nice 2,000 point profit out of it. So let's look at the weighted alpha, to show you where my thinking is for FOMO. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. It's just information. That's it. That goes for my entire channel. So 3M is Wall Street bullish. DoorDash stock, analyst estimates, my goodness. Disney, a lot of news on Disney. So let's look at the futures, the long-term trends on futures on bar chart. So silver bullion, 172 positive weighted alpha. Platinum, lithium, palladium, gold. And on the bottom of the list, this is my FOMO. This is what I'm FOMOing into, is cocoa, orange juice, butter cash settled, nat gas, sugar, rough rice, cheese. I like Ethereum the most on the crypto side. So I'm a buyer of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but mostly Ethereum on the dip. So as it goes into a bear market, and then I'm a seller of my silver bullion products in the metals complex. So I'm in a fight right now in the trade of the precious metals, and we'll see how it goes. But guys, you gotta think, man, this metal trade ain't over. And China's a big buyer of the precious metals. So that's what we have. Running about 15 minutes, going to do a shorter video today. So let's see what's being reported on the left over here in CNN. Come on, people, come on, stay with me. All right, my channel's getting a lot of traction, and I want to welcome all my subs. I publish my videos now on X, on Twitter. Twitter is awesome. I want to welcome my new subscribers on Twitter, and then my new subscribers on YouTube. Shutdown in limbo. Johnson navigates tough ask for the GOP. U.S. allies working to arrange Iran talks to stave off military strikes. Wow. So we have a lot of news on the left. A lot of it's not PC, so I can't even report on it. Punxsutawney Phil, is he going to see his shadow in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania? So we shall see. Then let's look at the right here. If you stay with me, and I do my trading plan for the day. Okay, Fox News. So let's look at the right side of the political spectrum. That way I'm in the middle, like right here, apolitical. Okay, saga deepens, new documents come to light. Okay, blowing the whistle. Jelly Roll, news on Jelly Roll. Bondi. St. Paul Church and Don Lemon. Is it the persecution of the press and media? Is Don Lemon, was he in proper perspective to be able to report on ICE, and INS and immigration, or was it the other side? So I'm still kind of reading that news story. Musk warns AI revolution will make retirement accounts worthless. So that's an opinion. Hundreds of anti-ICE agitators shut down city streets. So has the U.S. entered into a civil war? My goodness. It's time to prep as a prepper. Fit for the Crown, Kate Middleton, and celebrities. Oh man, Norwegian royal family faces scrutiny. Okay, and then, my goodness, and you got the Epstein files, new news produced on such. Palantir. So a lot of news transpiring right now in geopolitics, peace in the Middle East. So here's my trading plan for today. Again, it's not financial advice, but dollar cost average Bitcoin, SPY is pumping. I like that to give me perspective on the stock or stonk market. I'll DCA BKCH, block BLOK. I'll DCA it. Also ETHE. It looks like the ETF's off like 12%, so I'll DCA it. There's been news on it where a lot of redemptions where people are selling Ethereum, so I think opposite. So that's what I have. We're running about 17 minutes, so give me a like and a share, people, and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Welcome to my channel. Everything's good in the hood. Got Robinhood, all the crypto stocks. My goodness. Palantir news, tech earnings, the artificial intelligence, in China and Russia. My goodness, North Korea, the Ukraine, and now Maduro with Venezuela and the oil market, and Iran. So all these news politics are playing out into the capital markets. So check out my ebook, like I said, on Italian language. You can read it. It helps support my channel. And I have Patreon link down here or here somewhere. I really appreciate it. It helps support the channel and building my channel up. It's doing great. Everyone, here's my new Bentley hat. Check it out. And then have a wonderful day. I say this every day. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So it's John Taylor on his news and trading desk. Let the trend be your friend. Let's see if we get a pump in the S&P 500. Ethereum looking good. That's my FOMO trade. So again, have an awesome, great day. Thanks, everyone.